Warning, possible interloping negatives. Earlier we talked about the non-economic goods of the horse and the nigger in their wild or natural state. We talked out the principle of breaking and tying them together for orderly production. Furthermore, we talked about paying particular attention to the female savage and her offspring for orderly future planning. Then more recently, we stated that by reversing the positions of the male and the female savages, we had created an orbiting cycle that turns on its own axis forever, unless phenomenon occurred and reshifted the positions of the male and the female savages. Our experts warned us about the possibility of this phenomenon occurring, for they say that the mind has a strong drive to correct and recorrect itself over a period of time if it can touch some substantial original historical base. And they advised us that the best way to deal with this phenomenon is to shave off the brute's mental history and create a multiplicity of phenomenon or illusions so that each illusion will twirl in its own orbit. This is so deep. Wow. Something akin to floating balls in a vacuum. This creation of a multiplicity of phenomenon or illusions entails the principles of crossbreeding the nigger and the horse, as we stated above, the purpose of which is to create a diversified division of labor, the results of which is the severance of the points of original beginnings for each spherical illusion. Since we feel that the subject matter may get more complicated as we proceed in laying down our economic plan concerning the purpose, reason, and effect of crossbreeding horses and niggers, we shall lay down the following definitional terms for future generations. Orbiting cycle means a thing turning in a given pattern. Axis, no, that's number one. Number two is axis means upon which or around which a body turns. Number three, phenomenon means something beyond ordinary conception and inspires awe and wonder. Number four, multiplicity means a great number. Number five, sphere means a globe. Number six, crossbreeding a horse means taking a horse and breeding it with an ass, and you get a dumb backward ass, long-headed mule that is not reproductive nor productive by itself. Number seven, crossbreeding niggers means taking so many drops of good white blood and putting them into as many nigger women as possible, varying the drops by various tones that you want, and then letting them breed with each other until the circle of colors appear as you desire. What this means is this: put the niggers and the horse in the breeding pot, mix some asses and some good white blood, and what do you get? You got a multiplicity of colors of ass backwards, unusual niggers running, tied to backwards as long-headed mules, the one productive of itself, the other sterile, the one constant, the other dying. We keep the nigger constant, for we may replace the mule for another tool. Wow. Both mule and nigger tied to each other, neither knowing where the other came from, and neither productive for itself nor without each other. You see? I hope y'all see.